right. Good morning, Don, and thanks so much for spending some time with us. It's been a real privilege to have you here at Accelerated Strength and Balance. What we're going to do this morning is introduce you to your many hundreds of fans across social media. So just a couple quick questions about your background and about yourself, but why don't you spend a few minutes telling us the Don Inas story.
Okay. Basically an IT guy for many years, worked in the area for all the top IT companies. I'm about 60 years old and looking forward to the experience here.
All right, so where are you from?
Originally from Newton, Shrewsbury, Framingham, now Ashland.
Okay, all around the sort of Metro West area.
Correct.
Excellent. And how many years have you been in the computer IT industry?
Over 20 years.
What was it that brought you to Accelerated Strength and Balance?
Working with Barbara Olinsky at UMass in Worcester. She's the one that connected us up, which was definitely a good thing.
And tell us about Barbara. What's her role?
She's a dietitian there, and she was working with me to help me to eat better and be smarter with food choices. And the experience has really been outstanding. The knowledge and dedication of you guys is amazing. And that's what's helped to keep me disciplined and to keep coming and put in the effort needed to be successful at this.
Outstanding. And this is the end of your 10th consecutive week, right?
Yes.
So
I can't believe it.
Yeah?
10 weeks. It went by pretty quick.
Good.
I won't say it went by painless, but it went by quick.
Not painless, but quick?
Correct.
Would you call it fun?
Yes.
Don, tell us about struggles that you've had, in terms of maintaining your weight, trying to stay fit if possible, making food choices, things like that.
I'd say that the hardest thing is some people live to eat and others eat to live. I live to eat. So food was always a priority and very important, and I like good food. So turning away from it was difficult, sometimes impossible. Food is definitely a reward system for me and very big. So that was difficult to break that cycle.
Yeah, I would think. So you've been doing this now for 10 weeks, which is an impressive accomplishment, given the struggles that you had over the years. So tell us how you've done that when so often people aren't able to stick with it, past 2-3 weeks. What's made it different?
The real reason is the dedication of you and the staff and the help and the motivation, and
Thank you.
the clear documentation of just how well and how much I've improved in every victory that I get, one on top of the other. And at this point, I don't want to quit. I want to stick with it.
Awesome. Tell us about those victories.
Walking longer, moving more, being held accountable to do certain things, and then actually doing them. All that is combined to make this successful so far. Awesome.
And then what have you learned about discipline in terms of Lombardi time?
If you're not 15 minutes early, you're late.
What advice might you give anybody else who's dealing with the challenges of weight loss or obesity or diabetes or anything that any wisdom you'd like to share to these folks, encouragement?
I think it's hard to get started, but once you get started and get into a rhythm, it seems to self-perpetuate itself. You feel better, the successes build one after the other, and you just stay at it.
Nice. All right, well, thanks, Don. We appreciate you taking some time here to introduce yourself to our friends. And as I said earlier, it's a real privilege to have you here. You're a real gentleman.
Thank you. Feelings mutual. I'm very lucky.